Hi, hello, I am Nagamai Adapan. I am doing data analyst course. Here I am going to discuss few questions and answers. Here comes the first question. What is the CRISP-DM methodology for data mining entail? What does the data analyst do in each step? CRISP-DM stands for Cross Industry Standard Process for Data Mining. It consists of six major phases. Business understanding. Data analysts work closely with stakeholders to understand the business objectives and goals of the project. Tasks may include conducting interviews, reviewing documentation, and defining project success criteria. Data understanding. Analysis gather and explore the available data to understand its structure, quality, and content. They identify data source, assess data quality, and determine if additional data is needed. This step often involves exploratory data analysis, data profiling, and data visualization techniques. Then next comes the data preparation. Analysis prepare the data for modeling by selecting, cleaning, and transferring it as needed. Tasks may include handling missing values, dealing with outliers, encoding categorical variables, and performing feature engineering. Modeling. Analysts select appropriate modeling techniques based on the project goals and data characteristics. They build and train predictive or descriptive models using algorithms such as regression, classification, clustering, or association rules. Evaluation. Analysis evaluate the model to assess the performance and suitability for the business problem. They compare different models based on metric relevant to the project objectives. Deployment. Once a satisfactory model is identified, analysts deploy it into the production environment. They develop any necessary documentation, code, or procedures to support the integration of the model into existing system or process. The second question is explain what needs to be done before you can forecast time series. In other words, what does time series analysis involve? Time series analysis is a powerful technique used to analyze data points collected over a specific interval of time. Before forecasting time series, several essential steps need to be taken. Data collection and cleaning. Gather relevant data points at consistent intervals over a set period of time. Ensure data quality by addressing missing values, outliers, and inconsistencies. Visualization with respect to time. Create visualization to observe how the data changes over time. This helps identify trends, seasonality, and irregularities. Checking for stationarity. A stationary time series has constant statistical properties, mean, variance, etc. over time. Access stationarity by examining summary statistic and visualization. Understanding the nature of the series. Develop charts to explore patterns, cycles, and seasonal variations. This step provides insights into the underlying behavior of the data. Model building. Choose an appropriate time series model based on the characteristic observed in the data. Extracting insights and forecasting. Once the model is built, use it to extract insights from historical data and predict future values. The third question is discuss the main principles of data ethics as well as what companies or organizations could do to uphold these principles. There are five principles of data ethics for business professionals. Ownership. The first principle of data ethics in that an individual has ownership over the personal information, just as it's considered stealing to take an item that doesn't belong to you. It's unlawful and unethical to collect someone's personal data without their consent. Transparency. In addition to owning their personal information, data subjects have a right to know how you plan to collect, store, and use it. Privacy. Another ethical responsibility that comes with handling data is ensuring data subjects' privacy. Even if a customer gives a company content to collect, store, and analyze the personally identifiable information, that doesn't mean they want it publicly available. Intention. When discussing any branch of ethics, intentions matter. Before collecting data, ask yourself why you need it, what you will gain from it, and what changes you will be able to make after analysis. If your intention is to hurt others, profit from your subject's weakness, or any other malicious goal, it's not ethical to collect the data. Outcomes. Even when intentions are good, the outcomes of data analysis can cause inadvertent harm to individuals or groups of people. This is called a disparate impact. The fourth question is, imagine you are an analyst at a financial service company and you have some concerns about bias in the way a predictive model was measured. How would you raise your concerns with your manager? Make some suggestions for how to avoid measurement bias in the future. When raising concerns about bias in a predictive model's measurement to my manager at the financial service company, I would approach the conversation with professionalism and provide evidence based reasoning to support my concerns. Request a meeting with my manager to discuss the concern about bias. Begin the conversation by providing content on the specific aspects of the predictive model. Present any evidence or data analysis that supports the presence of bias in the model's measurement. This could include statistical analysis, visualization, and etc. Offer suggestions for addressing and mitigating measurement bias in the future. And here comes the last question. Explain the difference between regression and classification models in predictive analysis. When would you one of these models over the other? Regression models are used to predict continuous numerical values. The output variable in regression analysis is quantitative and represents a range of values. Regression models are suitable for tasks such as predicting house prices, forecasting sales revenue, estimating temperature, etc. Classification models are used to predict categorical outcomes or class labels. The output variable in classification analysis is qualitative and represent discrete categories or classes. Classification models are suitable for tasks such as spam detection, sentiment analysis, disease diagnosis, customer segmentation, etc. I have answered all of my questions. Thanks for your valuable time. Bye.